30-point game, you know, you can imagine how great he's feeling as a player. Like, that basket is big as I don't know what for him, and he's showing it right now. He's showcasing his skills, and he's looking really good.
Williams, well short. Second on Villanova in scoring a season ago at 15 a game. Bulls score the first 8. Williams curls off the screen, floater in the lane. That one falls, and the Jazz. William Hickey off the back of the rim, a second chance effort, and the Bulls convert. David Nwaka.
And that was all by Commer's ability to get inside the paint, create confusion for the defense as Cody Williams hits the 3.
Hands, Romeo Weems can't deliver the triple. Williams, a lanky forward inside, lost it on the way to the rim. Settles with Tanje.
Clearly in the NBA. And guys, we're also talking about Walker Kessler. I'm not sure if you've seen the workout videos that he posted this summer. I know everybody posts them, okay? But Walker Kessler, coming off his best year as a pro, man, he has been
to get an easier shot opportunity for their teammates.
Waka blocked the previous shot, can't touch that one as it's off the rim, settles home with the
time again. His ability to find his teammates, and everybody just loves playing with a guy like Trae Young when they're on the court because they know they're going to get the basketball. And it just makes your offense that much easier to run when you have guys like Kyle Mara that are that side. Every time he's coming off the pick and roll, he's looking for his teammates, and that's a great sign of a great point guard.
Williams, Wayne clears out.
I don't have under the screen of Kyle Mara. He has it going. Why would you want to go under the screen on him after he already made 2 threes? You got to go over the top of the screen, fight over the top to force him to go downhill.
Williams, runner, no, and this is where Mora shines. The open court. Serves the lob, but it's short again. That's about the 4th layup or dunk that has been blown by the Bulls, or else Kawamora's stat line would be
creative and unique with your skill set as a point guard in this league, and you're going to see so many different coverages that you got to pick up as a young player.
You mentioned as a young player, I feel like earlier and earlier, guys are working with trainers, and you work with a lot of young players, and playing out of ball screens is kind of the name of the game from a young age.
Right. I mean, that's all the NBA is right now, is playing out of down to them because they already have players that are already established. I mean, Orlando, you know, that a lot of people don't talk about too as well, is already has their core established, and they're going to be looking to make a run.
Williams in double-figure scoring. On the other side, Luka Poplar hits the mid-range. Williams 7 of 12 in 25 minutes for his 21, including 4 of 7 from 3. Ripucci. Kawamura Cash. 17 points, 5 for 8 from 3. Williams on the other end. Bullseye. Uses the off arm. Late shot clock at 3. Hesitation into the jumper, in and out. It's been a double-digit game most of the way. Williams tries to get him closer, and that one was close. Kawamura saves it from going down. Chicago cruising in Las Vegas.
Wow.
Williams skies. And there's the pogo stick effort from Jalen Gainey. Lays it in. We have the next game with the Lakers set to take the court at the Thomas and Mack, which means the crowd starts to grow, anticipating the Lakers, but instead they get to see Kawamura's first. And what he's done all game long.
And Jacob Lear. Back-to-back turnovers to start the game for the Wizards, and of course, that's not the way you ever want to get started in the game. It puts you on the defensive for the most part, especially if you're one of the guys credited for those turnovers. You don't want to pick up a second one too soon.
Cody Williams, you mentioned the OKC Thunder. Jalen Williams has thought about it for a second. Leaky Black for 3. Wide of the mark. Rebound McGriff. Collier finds Williams. Good find there, but short on the shot. Black comes up with. McGriff swings it. Now in Collier's hands. Collier did a really nice job last year with the Jazz as a young player. Williams fires no good. And the ball, Watkins and Jamir. Watkins with the finish.
I like how you do that, though. You just go Watkins to make sure that you don't have problems with Miss Tan.
But I did pronounce his name properly on the back end. Yeah. Almost comes up with a steal there. Lands in McGriff's hands. They swing to Williams. On the drive. Nice shot there.
Bloomer, you're talking about a young man that really was an unknown until his senior year in college and high school, and absolutely just shot up the charts, became a McDonald's All-American.
Watkins loses it. Williams goes up strong.
Bron has actually been here twice.
Yeah, last couple games for the Lakers. And maybe tomorrow. Who knows? The Lakers are playing again tomorrow. We'll have that game.
So, again, to be able to see your favorite players showing up, it's a huge deal. And, again, all pretty much projected him to become. You can say, I was there at the beginning. I was here when we had the earthquake and the scoreboard was swaying during Zion Williamson's debut.
Nice shot there by Williams, but couldn't finish. Got everything.
A number of times today as Sean Gilbert gets into the painted area and is able to finish. Sports business classroom. And what a pleasure it's been for me to be able to be a part of it for these last 4 days. Sunday night.
Because we were talking about this on our production call when we knew you were coming on. And you can try to do this in as much of a layman's terms as you can. Phoenix.
Yes.
Okay, so they waived Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal signs to the Clippers. We can talk about that part in a second. But how does that affect Phoenix's finances now?
Oh, man, they got out of finance.
Plays both ends hard for sure.
He and Curtis Jones were a tough tandem in the backcourt at Iowa State.
But when he did put the ball in the basket, the Cyclones had a lot of success. When he scored 10 or more, they were 15-5. Cody Williams. Johnson with some good defense. A long two, air ball. Sanogo, right place, right time. He gets blocked by Robbins. So 7-point ball game. Plenty of time here in the third. Harkless. Corner three for Williams. Gets that one to So you got me.
Well, it's not going to change anything even if you do argue, so.
That's true. You've never seen anyone actually overturn a call for argument. Although it happens still all the time. Williams, another corner three. Doesn't go.
Underneath them.
Yeah, he was too far underneath. Cody Williams sneaks one in there.
Okay. Fair enough.
Maybe I'm wrong. He was jumping in, sliding into his space. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Harkless goes to work to the corner to Williams. He lets it fire and connects.
Knock it down to stretch out to the largest lead for the Jazz.
Ball batted around. Jazz come up with it. 14-point lead for Utah. Harkless around the screen. Cody Williams drives baseline. Nice finish there. Leaky Black fires for three. Misses front iron. Goodwin to Williams. Wide open for three.
And it's an offensive foul.
Must have been on the flare screen. I didn't see what happened. Or was that out of bounds? Yeah. Bryant was out of bounds. And we see that a lot of times in the summer league. And in the regular season as well. Guys get in that short corner and they just lose track of their footing. There's not a lot of space over there. Step right out of bounds.
Cody Williams to the hole, and it is denied. Up
right now, both teams getting up and down. I like the pace of this game.
Ingram off the glass, and Williams also has numbers in transition. Can he take advantage? And he does, and one of the second quarter. Carter Bryant, the rookie, the midi. It's off.
I like what Filipowski was talking about. As much as we're talking about his three-point shot and his offense, he said, hey, I'm just trying not to be a negative on the defensive end. He understands if you can't guard, you can't play.
Able to get that. Harper, pick and roll, looking inside, bad pass. Williams steals it away.
And sometimes as a rookie, you're out there pressing, trying to make a play. You don't always have to make a play. Sometimes there's not a play to be made. You just got to get off of it, get it back, and see what you can get.
Cody Williams way off to the left. Harkless inside the ball fake.
He was still able to knock it down.
Tonje past Bryant, gets the finger roll. Second chance opportunity. Williams, and it's good. Back in the game for the final 2 minutes of the first half. Ingram in the corner, and Filipowski continues to be outstanding.
Throw it up.
Cody Williams on the alley-oop. Kicks it out to Harper. Back to Bryant, the two-man game. And to your point, there's the three. It's off.
Yeah, he doesn't really have confidence in that shot right now. But like I said, it's early in his career. Once he gets that down from the top of the key in a weak and strong side corner, watch out.
Collier to Williams. And you say that, you look at this team, a lot of young guys who haven't experienced the playoffs or experienced a lot of winning. Very early in your career, you were in the postseason. You understand what that's like. Playing with some of these guys, what do you hope to bring to the table?
Yeah, I mean, they're special. A lot of guards, with a lot of, quickness and athleticism, and can really score themselves and, attract a lot of attention. And those are the kind of guards you want to play with, the guys who, attract attention.
Shoot the ball. As he didn't miss anything, you see Harper get the tape. Next thing you know, he turned on the game. He's like, hey, man, remember that guy tape from Roanoke that hit like 12 threes against us? I was like, yeah. He's like, that's him right there. Starts for Duke.
Cody Williams rejected by Jones Garcia. Jones Garcia gets them both to drop. And I tell you this, Brendan, he's starting to find his rhythm. Spurs up by 4, 8 seconds to go. It's their largest lead so far. Williams driving and beats the buzzer. So
Big time play by Williams.
But it looks as if they counted the basket, but on the floor, the call looked to be offensive interference. The points are on the board. Maybe they'll figure that out later. Williams drives, front rim, minute.
And Bryant thought that he could take that one false step and get back and close out. Filipowski shoots it too quick for that.
Collier in the corner for Williams. Way short Ingram.
Tui underneath. Mobley, one more. Shackelford. Everything but the bucket that time by the Warriors. Here's Cody Williams. At 11 of his 21 points in the fourth quarter against
the floor. Got 16 points, 9 assists in Utah's first game.
Here's Cody Williams downhill. Lays it home with the left.
Off touch after that.
It is so hard to stop talented offensive players these days. A lot of weapons off the. Smith. 10 on the shot clock. Nice cut by Collier. Back out to Cody Williams. Float game. And a little bit short.
Quickly, the first one he hit had a little bit more time. Sets up his rhythm for the night, and now he's able to shoot it even when there's defense in his space. In terms of rule interpretations, as we see the three made there, we want to make sure that it's vetted with the stakeholders of our group, and we're going to tackle that a lot tomorrow and have the side of them. A lot of people don't get to see very often with athletes.
Collier missed. Williams followed in.
First round, they won a big Game 7 on the road, and they won Game 1 against Minnesota, a game in which Steph Curry got hurt. And that was just too much for them to over.
That'll be a quality for me that, I'll work on and develop into a true two-way player. So
I know that last season was probably frustrating, right? But when you have conversations with head coach Will Hardy, what are the expectations and the vision moving forward with such a young, talented roster?
We always see that, as we saw with Cooper Flagg, the big jump in efficiency offensively in games 1 and to game 2.
Yeah, for sure. I think all of these guys come out in that first game. All eyes are on you. You're the featured player in that particular game. And anything he does right now would qualify as a good shot.
Boy, Young got clobbered underneath. No whistle. Williams on the break with a nice left. Chris Jones, the Utah Jazz Summer League coach. Here's Cody Williams. And that ball did a victory lap. Those guys in the front row.
Yeah, I think that might have been Jalen Williams. There's somebody over there telling him that was off.
Yeah, somebody said, oh, he with us. Sanogo on the drive. Great time inside. And quick trigger, it's good.
That was a nice job by Shackelford drawing two. And he got pinned on the sideline, but he spins out to find Richard.
Cody Williams. White doing a nice job of holding that team together in the absence of Caitlin Clark. Williams with the jumper. Jazz Summer League head coach barking out the play, and the play is for Cody Williams. Yeah. 19 seconds to go. Another opportunity for Cody Williams. Filipowski with the tip.
have the worst record in the NBA. Knipple in stride, no good. In a heavy pace first quarter.
First open three, let it fly.
Corner three beating the shot clock horn. K.J. Simpson.
Really a good extra pass by Knipple, understanding the clock.
Answered on the other end by Cody Wood.
Maybe he can take me and teach me something. You know what he taught me? Don't go.
That's
the house usually wins.
That's the best part about calling summer league games or going as a fan is those are extra hours you don't go.
Yeah, but you do it in a way. The last day you always build in a little window. I know.
Reportedly, see some of their young heroes up close as Jalen Sims able to put it in. My favorite part is the crossover between this building, Thomas and Mack Center. You walk up to the top of the first bowl, and you get on the concourse where you may, buy some food or refreshment. And big picture here is with all the guards that have come in from the draft, they have a lot of guards on the roster right now. So sometimes a good problem. Jeff Peterson, the GM, will be working on right now. Loose ball foul against Charlotte. Took him. He's not playing tonight. Still dealing with a hip flexor. Walter Clayton Jr. at number 18. John Tange out of Wisconsin also dealing with some injuries.
Walter Clayton settled into this game pretty well after the first 4 or 5 minutes.
Got 15 points so far and a couple of three-pointers in the first half. Filipowski had himself a good half with 13 points. Cody Williams missing on the scoop.
I'd like to see the bounce play that they started the game with.
Great find by K.J. Simpson. That was not easy, too. That was perfect line for us. There were a couple bodies in between there.
What they did was they lifted everyone up on the backside, so if they don't switch, they get a layup.
Kalkbrenner with the Regina.
Mr. Official.
By the way, played he was a Pitt Panther in the mid-2010s.
That was post-Seth Greenberg in Pittsburgh.
Cody Williams off target.
Inclusive where they have some balance. But LaMelo Ball's talent is ridiculous. His vision's ridiculous. His skill set's ridiculous. Getting him to compete on the other end, right, and then getting him to find that balance. I call things selectively aggressive. I think that's stuff. Let me ask you, because you're living this league, Colin Sexton, will he give them a grit and a toughness on the perimeter defensively?
I think so, yes. And that's the key, too, is how will they perform on the defensive end? As Cody McNeely, who puts it back up and in.
McNeely's been terrific. A big physical body. He does have a nose to rebound the ball. Utah's done a good job of making it really hard on Knipple getting good looks.
This guy's starting to heat up. Cody Williams missing from outside.
Probably about when I was in high school and Alabama started recruiting me, only just because he was been a Bama guy. I always watched his highlights growing up, high school highlights growing up, college highlights. So just, having that contact, that phone call, one phone call away.
It's been a long time since they've been a really competitive organization.
And I know we don't put a ton of stock in summer league performance, but they've got to be really happy what they've seen from Liam McNeely and Ryan Kalkbrenner so far this afternoon here.
Without a doubt.
But it was about 3.5 quarters later.
Well, I mean, makes no difference.
But doesn't matter. Yeah. Both got the same.
How about McNeely right there showing a little step back right there in his footwork?
He is up to 22 points. I had inadvertently said he had 8 assists earlier. Those were rebounds. He's now 22 points and 10 rebounds. We're not quite in clutch time yet. That's 5 points in 5 minutes. Hustle. Cody Williams comes up with it. Shot clock did not reset. Didn't matter because Williams took it right. Competitive team. Sam Presti's done an amazing job.
Incredible.
In Oklahoma City. Meanwhile, you asked me at the last break, does Utah have another comeback in them? I said yes.
It's here.
Well, and here we are, down 2, 3 minutes to go.
Call you Kreskin. Kids looking up.
Oh! Even Jalen's going to be out of his... Showing off a little range here tonight. That last hit made it a 5-point game. Knipple off the rim twice, won't fall. Williams tries the blow by on Kalkbrenner and scores.
Force down. Sure winning basketball player. He's built for the NBA. Like I said earlier, he has a little bit of Fred VanVleet in his game.
Finishes today with 21 points.
Cody Williams at the horn missing, and the Charlotte Hornets open.
Sissoko, 3 offensive rebounds already. That one got stuck on the side of the rim, falls back into the hands of Flip. He'll bring it, try to go coast to coast. Hops it back to Cody. Here's Williams. He's got space, working, stops and pops off the elbow. Good look, tapped up once by Flip. Pokes it back out. The Jazz have a fresh 14 up on the shot clock. Here's Williams. He's got space, working, stops and pops off the elbow. Good look, tapped up once by Flip. Pokes it back out. The Jazz have a fresh 14 up on the shot clock. Outside 3, and Barnheiser the rebound. Mitchell, an early 6 in his field of 7-0 run by Oklahoma City. Cody Williams, splash, nice shot. And taking the lead of 34-29. Cody Williams. That ball jumped right into his chest off the miss. It will gives you a lot of great insight. I mean, it's plain and simple, to the point. And I think he's right about Ace Bailey. Look, when you're young, you know, you got.
I like the activity, Bowler. A little fatigue setting in here as we get to the end of this second quarter.
Cody Williams, open off the wing. Good look, spins out. Topic just checked out. Youngblood checks in for the Thunder. Clayton Jr. Nope. He'll give it to Cody Williams. 3 in and out. Good look off that far.
About surrounding whether they wanted to be here or not, but he's going to love it here. You know, as I did, as you did, and we're all still here.
Yeah,
right?
we're here.
It's all good. Yeah.
What's your thoughts too on Filipowski? Big T. You know, we were intrigued with his size, his three-point ability. As Cody goes strong inside.
But I mean, across the board, you know, it used to be the older guys might, you know, be lucky to be a second-round pick.
Right.
I think because so many more guys are staying a little bit longer, we're going to see that change a little bit.
NIL, baby.
Love that money.
Much different tempo than that first game, Bowler.
Oh.
Both teams are getting up and down. Look at Cody Williams.
Got it.
You cannot give him any ounce of space. He gets his feet assembled quickly and is so confident on that 3.
He's hit 5 of 6 from downtown. On a 17-point first half for Spencer in just 11 short minutes. Cody Williams squares up, rims out. Got a loose ball foul as
fatigue factor might be setting in the second half.
Clayton shot blocked by Jackson. Here's Cody Williams. He'll launch up a deep 3. Got it. I mean, part of your game is just driving inside and you get to the strike.
Yeah, and a lot of it is just because we know it's that 4th level. It's the game slows down for you, so you take advantage of everything you can. As Cody Williams misses one deep, but wow.
That's just pure athleticism as G.G. Jackson launches himself up on the rim. Jackson now with 21. Sensabaugh checks in. Filipowski goes out for Utah.
Still have that mismatch.
Cody slides inside. Glass, beautiful move. Triple. Jalen Wells. Yeah, what a finish. 102-100. Under 2 to play.
Well, I never thought I'd be strapped in.
We're buckled up
over here
on a summer league night.
Summer league.
Fun game. Memphis dominated. Jazz did not panic.
But the Jazz were trying to run, and I think that switch really flipped into that second quarter. Jazz kind of gave Memphis a little bit their own medicine.
Pressure at half court. Clayton Jr. with the ball. Drive on pulling. He goes inside out. Cody free. Up and out. Ball's loose. They're going to get a foul. Bounds.
I don't care what the players say. There's always some butterflies at the beginning of this if you have not done this before.
Cody Williams. He's bulked up a bit himself. In fact, we were told up, 3-ball down by Broom.
I actually thought Broom would go a little bit higher. The question was, would his game translate? And he's showing he's got distance. He's not just an around the basket player. He's got some moves down there.
Out of Rutgers.
Jazz get the ball back. Bailey. There's Cody Williams. Back-to-back triple. Jazz with the ball up by 5. Williams, ball pops out of his hand, saves it back out to Flip.
It's evolving.
Yeah, I've been here a few years, so, I can really just tell the young guys how things move around here and what to expect, really.
Taylor, lastly, what are you looking forward to your teammates doing at Summer League this year?
Really just,
Cody Williams.
And physical. Seems like get Ace Bailey involved.
Cody Williams, short. Billy making a run back. Ball back the other way to Sensabaugh. Bryce. 3. In, out. Tapped up. Williams tries again. Denied. Jazz still working hard. Little floater for 2. Nice. The other way to Sensabaugh. Bryce. 3. In, out. Tapped up. Williams tries again. Denied. Jazz still working hard. Little floater for 2.
Nice. See a lot of those type of plays just to exploit Ace's athleticism.
Williams backs out, reset, shot clock under 10. He'll fire it up. Good look, splashes down to 2.
To Kyle Filipowski.
Edgecombe rattles down his first 2 here in the second half. Williams from the corner.
Thought that could have been one more pass at the top to Kyle Filipowski.
No call. Got to get back on D. 9 points for Filipowski. There's a turnover, Utah. 4 down to 3. Clayton Jr. gave up the shot. Cody at the horn.
Got to be careful.
Filipowski.
Great move, great pass by Filipowski.